Welcome back. If you are just joining us, we are glad you are with us this morning. This is Good Morning Kenya. My name is Lernard Mambo, and remember, you can always let us know where you're watching us from and how you are enjoying the show. For that matter, on Twitter, the hashtag is Good Morning Kenya. Our official station handle ever remains at KBC Television. My handle is Lernard Mambo, and my colleagues, you can find them as Ray Manyara, at Dorina Range, and at Ramaguko across all social media platforms. And our Facebook page is KBC Channel 1 TV. And for those who prefer to send us a message, the number is 20154 on the top left of your screen. And remember, we always love to address you by your name as we read your messages, so kindly include your name and location along with your messages. So right now we want to get started with our first segment for the day, and today on Lifestyle we are just going to be celebrating some fantastic people in the broadcast industry. They are living legends. Many a times we tend to celebrate our legends when it's too late, when they are no longer there. But why don't you just take the time, step back and celebrate them while they are still here, so they can also feel the joy that we feel when we have them. And today we have two broadcast legends with us in studio this morning. I'll start with the lady to my extreme left. She is Elizabeth Anyango Omollo, legendary broadcaster. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, Jen.
Good to have you this morning.
I'm glad to be here.
And to my immediate left, we have the man with the big voice, Mr. Lernard Mambo Mbotela, with us this morning as well. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Nashukuru umetengeneza wakati kuwa nasi.
Nashukuru pia.
All right.
Kuwa nasi.
Karibu sana. So as I said, questions, comments, clarifications, words of encouragement, if you have them, do send them through via the communication platforms that we have just issued, and would love to just dedicate them and send them to our guest this morning. Karibuni tena.
Asante sana.
So today we just want to celebrate you, and in celebrating you, tungependa pia kuwajua zaidi on a personal level. Our viewers, they get to know more about you guys, sindio?
Kabisa.
So you guys have been, your career spans over almost 5 decades. More than 5 decades in the media industry.
Yeah,
you're pretty much the pioneers of the broadcast industry. So we just want to understand, let's take us back to when it all started, and maybe we can start with you, Elizabeth.
Thank you for having us this morning.
Yes.
As you say, it's better you talk to us while we are still alive.
Yes.
Than celebrate us when we're in the box. Mm-hmm. I wasn't talking to you. Okay. It's an interesting career.
Yes.
And some of us at school, we didn't know what broadcasting was all about.
No idea whatsoever.
Some of us didn't even listen to the radio when we were in school. So when we finished, and there you are looking for a job, and someone tells you, what do you want to do? I said, I'm not so sure what I want to do, but I didn't want to do what I didn't study. But what I was mostly interested in was to be a teacher.
Wow.
And that sent me to do some teaching on broadcast to schools later on in the years.
Much later in life, when you were well into your broadcast career.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
It wasn't quite a choice at the beginning, but when I got into it, it became the most interesting thing I've ever chosen in my life.
It was a path you didn't know you wanted.
I didn't, but when I discovered, I realized that is where I belong, right up to this moment.
All right.
No regrets.
No regrets.
It's been a journey, well enjoyed, happy to be here,
Yes.
happy to talk, happy to help,
Yes.
happy to train, happy to join, happy to encourage.
And that's what we are all happy to receive. And maybe you could tell us a bit about your upbringing in the first place. When you were a young girl, did you even find yourself, leaning towards broadcasting without really knowing? It was just, focusing on other things, being a girl?
No, all I knew that I had a voice because I was in music at school.
Okay.
Singing in the choirs. So I was told I had a good voice. But I didn't know what else I would do with my voice after school.
Okay.
So getting into broadcasting, the two basics are the voice and the language. And fortunately, during the audition, I found I had both. So I was accepted, but I didn't know what else to expect. Lernard,
By the way, these two have unspoken humor. So if you hear Lernard laughing behind the scenes, just know there's some unspoken humor going on here.
Yes, they will understand us.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but when I came, I found Lernard already here.
Yes.
Yeah, I was sent for a voice test by one of the late Mr. Acheng Oneko, who was then the Minister for Information and Broadcasting. So when he sent me, I didn't know where I was going. I was handed over to someone. Take this girl to broadcasting house. So when I was brought here, I was led into every room, one after another, and put into a studio. I didn't know what to call even microphone. I didn't know what it was about. I was given something small to read. When I read, after 5 minutes, I was told, it's fine. We'll see you tomorrow. So I took the message back to the minister and said, they say they'll see me tomorrow.
Okay.
He tells me, yes, you'll be accepted and you're going to be trained.
So it was baptism by fire.
Yes.
When you were starting, at least your introduction into the broadcast industry.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Now let's get to hear a bit from Lernard before you get to tell us how your first on-air experience was. Mambo, karibu sana once again.
Asante sana.
Na tuanze na, ukiwa kijana, upbringing yako venye ili contribute towards your broadcaster life.
Ama kusema kweli, mimi nilipenda utangazaji kitambo sana. Tangu nilipokuwa kijana, tangu nilipokuwa shule. Maana nakumbuka nilipokuwa Kitui High School katika boarding school. Nilikuwa nikifold magazine or newspaper. Nikifanya kama hiyo ndio microphone. Nikiwa boarding school katika dormitory, watu wanafanya prep, mimi nachukua gazeti
na nilikuwa MC shuleni.
Hii ni African Broadcasting Service, wakati huo ilikuwa ni ABS. Hii ni taarifa ya habari, msomaji Lernard Mambo Mbotela. Sasa wale wenzangu walikuwa wanasema you are disturbing us, we are studying. Hii hapana radio, hii ni shule, tuko boarding school hapa.
Walimu waliwahi kupata ukifanya hii mambo? Walimu waliwahi kupata harakati ya kufanya hii mambo?
Mara nyingi sana, lakini nashukuru Mungu maana kazi yangu ya shule pia ilikuwa nzuri. Kwa nikipasi vizuri. Sasa hii kazi ilikuwa ndani ya damu yangu kwa muda mrefu sana. Even at home, nyumbani, mamangu, I remember my sister went and told my mom that I think Lernard is crazy, he's talking to himself. Mom, come and see. Nimejifungia ndani ya bedroom, nachukua kikombe kitupu kama microphone. Nasema hamjambo nyote, hapa ni Uhuru Park, hapa ni Jamhuri Park, huyu ni Stephen Kikomo na Simon Sanjo na mimi Lernard Mambo Mbotela. Watu wamejaa hapo kwa wingi sana. Mama akafungua mlango kwa kusema, wewe unafanya nini? Unaongea peke yako? Sawa. Hakujua kwamba nilikuwa natangaza wakati huo. So tukaendelea namna hiyo, nikaja hapa Nairobi, nikafanya kazi kwa East African Standard. Nilikuwa ni kama reporter wa gazeti moja la Baraza.
Ilikuwa mwaka gani?
Newspaper. This was way back in 1963. Wakati kupata uhuru.
Yes.
Basi mimi nilikuwa nafanya kazi pale Baraza, alafu baadaye ndio nikapata simu kutoka kwa Mr. Simeon Desanjo, the late Simeon Desanjo, who was then the head of Kiswahili service. Akanambia, nilikuhoji juzi ukifanya kile kipindi cha hodi mitaani, nikaona kwamba una sauti nzuri sana. Je, ungependa kujiunga nasi? Yani hapa KBC, wakati huo kijulikana kama sauti ya Kenya VOK. Nikamwambia, what a question.
Hiyo ni jibu.
Naja, nije saa ngapi, nije lini? I was so excited, I couldn't believe myself. In fact, I shed tears. I shed tears of joy. Nilifurahi sana.
And the interesting bit ni, hukwenda journalism school?
No, ni kipawa. Mimi naamini mpaka leo nina kipawa cha broadcasting. Nina kipawa, talent ya broadcasting. So nikaja hapa, wakanipokea vizuri sana, wakaniambia wewe machachari sana wewe. Asante sana. So kitu cha kwanza nilipewa ni kwenda kutangaza farasi ngong na Simeon Desanjo.
Yes.
Akaniambia utaweza? Naambia nitajaribu. Tukaenda huko nikatangaza farasi wakuja, farasi anakuja baba badala. Akaniambia alo,
uko sawa.
Una habari kutoka next week utafanya hii kazi peke yako. So ikawa namna hiyo. Alafu tena mambo ya mpira something.
Yes.
Mambo ya mpira, palikuwa na mtangazaji ambaye alikuwa ni boss wetu, control of radio programs at that time. Anaitwa Steven Kikumu. Alikuwa mtangazaji mzuri sana wa habari, commentaries, during national days. Akaniambia, unapenda kutangaza mpira? Anambia, nitafurahi sana sasa.
Huko unajua unapenda lakini uko sawa tunayo.
Kabisa. Ndio mimi nilikuwa napenda mpira. Mimi nilikuwa goalkeeper.
Utangazaji wa mpira?
I was a goalkeeper.
Okay.
So tukaenda hapa City Stadium. Tukaenda hapa, kulikuwa na mechi ya kati ya Harambee Stars wakati huo na Uganda Cranes kutoka Uganda.
Yeah.
Steven Kikumu akaanza akatangaza vizuri, akaniambia utaweza? Naambia nitajaribu sana.
Kila kitu ngujaribu tu, lakini
utupewe mic. Majina Ali Shakram, majina baba Kalibala anakwenda pale. Kalibala anakwenda anampiga pale Nzego anakwenda piga kwa kimo cha kuku.
You tend to lose yourself in the moment.
Beta kushinda hata mwenye bosi wangu. Akaniambia wewe, sasa mimi sitakuja hapa tena, hii kazi ya mpira na kocha wewe. Nikasema thank you sir. So ikawa namna hiyo.
Wakati ambayo unatangazanga unahisi ni kama you lose yourself, you go into another space, ama inahisi vipi?
Kama nilivyosema ni kwamba utangazaji wangu mimi uko ndani ya roho yangu, katika damu yangu. Broadcasting is in my blood.
Yes.
Na nilikuwa na passionate ya utangazaji kitambo sana.
Okay.
So tulipomaliza hiyo na hiyo, kumbe ilikuwa ni test ile. Wakaniambia, sasa wewe umeajiriwa kazi hapa Sauti ya Kenya. This was way back in 1964 now, because I got my first appointment letter 28th of November 1964.
So you joined the media industry officially 1964.
64, 1 year by independence.
Elizabeth, your official time joining the industry ilikuwa mwaka gani? 1969.
Yes.
And also tell us a bit about your first on-air experience. When after umeona vitu, you don't know the first time the mic, what the mic is, what the console is, what this does, what that does. Adili wakati ambao umesha learn hizi vitu alafu kapewa mic kuambia sasa twende hewani.
I was a bit nervous at the beginning. And it was very interesting because then there were only Europeans in the English service. So I was the first African to join the English service then. So sent to work with the English people.
Yes.
They put me to watch what they're doing, shadow what they're doing, sit with them in the studio for up to 6 months without touching anything.
Just watching and learning.
I come, sit, watch they're doing, and they ask me, are you looking? Are you studying? Are you reading anything? Are you taking any notes? Are you understanding any notes? I said, yes. So after 6 months, the first day I was left alone in the studio, now to run the music. I played the song at double speed.
Than what was initially cued for you?
It ended too fast. I ran to the office to say the song is gone. I didn't know what to do. Then say, what did you do? I said, I don't know. So the boss came running and said, which speed is this? I said, I don't know. That was hell for that day.
And this was the first time you actually on air alone?
Exactly. The song on the wrong speed. It went too fast. It ended at, a speed.
That was 78 speed.
I didn't ask you, did I?
78.
I didn't ask
As
you.
I told you this too,
Now,
there's a lot of history here.
Yeah, 69.
Yes.
Yeah, thereafter I became encouraged. He was so kind to me. He said, don't worry, you are going to learn one by one. Be patient. You will have a systematic growth in your career.
Yes.
That is, if you are determined, if you decided this is what you want to do.
Okay.
Said, are you sure you want to do this? I said, yes, I'm sure. Are you sure your parents know you are here? I said, they know that I'm here. So then I took time to learn. I was patient. It took a long time to be left alone in the studio. Took a long time to know what music was all about. Took time to know what kind of music was to be played at what time of the day and of the night. Those were the first few years in my career.
Now, just looking at, those first few very fresh years, you're also trying to find your ground, you've just find your space in the media industry. You've mentioned about, your parents knowing what you were doing. Let's talk a bit about the support system that was around you, from your parents, from the mentors that you found in the industry at that time that were holding your hand around that time. Were your parents very supportive about this career that you chose to go into?
Goodness, they had no idea what was happening in the studio. And then they were not listening to the English service then. They were listening to Kiswahili. So I told them what I was doing, so they started now trying to listen to me. Then they said, are you sure you want to continue? I said, yes, I'm ready. I want to be trained. I want to do more. I want to know more. And I'm getting to enjoy it. And I'm going to continue with it.
All right. Yes. Now, when you got into the industry now, you have already now, your first on-air experience is a bit scary. In terms of those guys who came along and those who were there before you, they were holding your hand. Tell us a bit about that. The mentors that you found that were helping you navigate these broadcast waters that you're unsure of.
Very, very helpful.
Yes.
They counseled me. They said, don't be worried. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. You'll get to know how to pull the ropes. But be attentive, be creative, and be listening more than talking. And before you talk, write down what you are going to say, so you don't repeat yourself when you're on air. And with the music, you got to listen to the song you want to play, know something about the man or the lady that has done the song, and know the lyrics, and tell people about the man or the artist. Tell the people about the song. So they told me, I'm going to go through the training. They were helpful. The ladies, the gentlemen, they were very courageous in receiving me as the first African amongst them. And within 2 or so years, they started handing over some of their programs to me, beginning with Hello Children.
Hello Children, Auntie Elizabeth. We'll be getting to that in a bit. But let's touch on Mambo. About 1964 umekubaliwa officially hapa katika VOK. Wazazi wako walikuwa na hii story yote?
Well, kusema kweli ni kwamba my late father, Mr. James Mbotela, Mungu amweke mahali pema peponi, hakupendelea sana mimi niwe mtangazaji. Manake alisema ati ni kazi ya kikora, kazi ya wakora na nini. Lakini mamangu ndiye aliyenitetea, akasema no, wachana naye, kama ni kipawa hicho Mungu amempatia, wacha endelee. Basi baba akashindwa. Sasa na mimi nikaja moja kwa moja mpaka hapa Nairobi, na nikawa met na marehemu Stephen Kikumu ambaye alikuwa ni control of radio programs at that time, na bwana Simeon Desanjo alikuwa head of Kiswahili service, na watangazaji wengine wa zamani kama kina Joba za Kumamto, Hassan Mazoa, Sami Fremosore, John Mwakitawa na wengine wengi. Nikaanza kazi ya utangazaji hapa kama continuity announcer, yani mtangazaji wa zamu. Nafungua stesheni, nafanya mambo mengi pale. Nikaendelea namna hiyo mpaka nilipoonekana kwamba mimi ni mtangazaji mzuri, basi nikaachwa peke yangu. Lakini aliyenifundisha hasa, unajua ukiingia katika studio kama wewe ni mgeni, huwezi kuanza tu peke yako. No, lazima kuwe na mtu ambaye anakueleza hapa unafanya hii, hapa unafanya hii, pot unafungua hivi na hivi na hivi. So aliyenipokea kwanza, aliyenifundisha kwanza alikuwa ni Salim Mohamed. Salim Mohamed ambaye sasa pia amestaafu, nafikiri yuko Mombasa kwa sasa. Na hapa alikuwa na mwanadada anaitwa Asha Mohamed, namkumbuka sasa, anaitwa Asha Mohamed Feruzi. Huyo ndiye aliniongoza, akaniambia mimi sina haja ya kuja kesho. Wewe unajua kila kitu. Manake kuna wakati nilikuwa nikimcorrect, nikamwambia hapo ungefungua kidogo, basi mambo kama hayo. Basi nikafaulu, nikaachwa peke yangu. Sasa nikawa officially continuity announcer wa idhaa ya Kiswahili, ndio nikaanza kazi yangu. Na niliipenda sana. Nilikuwa nikifungua session, nikija hapa kama saa 11 asubuhi, tunafungua session saa 12 namna hiyo, tukaendelea namna hiyo. Na muziki nacheza, alafu kukawa na kipindi cha salamu, request program ya listeners.
Tuambie kuhusu hizo programs ambazo ulikuwa umeshughulikia hiyo wakati.
Wakati huo mbali na kufanya continuity, yani utangazaji ule wa zamu, kulikuwa na kipindi changu mwenyewe nilikianzisha cha salamu za vijana. Kipindi hicho kilinoga, kikawa mashuhuri kweli kweli. wakati huo ilikuwa tuna postcards, si kama sasa tunapeleka salamu kwa kompyuta. Watu wanaleta postcards zao nyingi sana. Sasa zangu zilikuwa nyingi kutoka
zinaletwa pale kwa gate zinachukuliwa hapo
kwa girls, shule za wasichana, girls school, zilikuwa zimiminika kwa manake.
Why girls?
Ananiuliza why girls, lakini sasa mimi sijui. Walivutiwa na ule utangazaji wangu, na nilikuwa nikicheza ule muziki wa kina Cliff Richard, Elvis Presley, nyimbo kama hizo. James Brown, zilikuwa ni nyimbo moto moto za kipindi cha salamu za vijana, 1 hour kila Jumamosi kutoka saa 3:30 mpaka saa 4:30.
But you are picking your music from our studios. Hey, you are picking my songs.
Nikaongezewa muda, ikawa sasa kinakuja nikaongezewa siku, kikatoka Jumamosi kikaja Jumapili, same time. One day nafanya hicho kipindi, nilikuwa na mood sana. Navua shati. Navua shati kabisa, nabakiwa na maungo wazi. Nda studio Jumamosi. Navua shati naweka kando. Nabakiwa na maungo peke yake. Natangaza ile, maana ukitaka programu yako nzuri unatangaza na mood yote na kila kitu. Hapa nakuita Edna Akinyi, ukiwa huko sehemu za Usinga Girls, wasema salamu zako ziende kwa papa na alafu nawekea rekodi. So nikitangaza namna naona mlango unafunguliwa, maana microphone ilikuwa mbele, mgongo wangu ulikuwa kwenye mlango. Kifungua mlango ni mkubwa mwenyewe, Director of Broadcasting. Wakati huo alikuwa ni Director of Broadcasting. Sasa ni KBC MD,
Managing Director.
Akifanya hivi namuona bwana Richard Koske ndiye alikuwa Managing Director wa kwanza hapa
Broadcasting House.
Alichukua kutoka kwa mzungu wa Kito bwana Patrick Jab. Kutoka Patrick Jab ndio akaja huyo Richard Koske. Akaniangalia mimi hata sikumjali bwana, mimi naendelea tu.
Uko hofia kazi yako?
Hata kidogo, mimi nilikuwa namjua.
Nilikuwa namjua yeye ni nani.
Yeye alifurahi sana kutoka ofisini kwake, akaja kuniangalia vile mimi ninavyodesha kipindi. Basi nilipoweka rekodi hivi ndio sasa akasema, oh, this is very good. So this how we do it. Kaambia yes sir.
Ulikuwa shavangua ama bado uko hivyo?
Niko vile. And kaambia, why did you remove your shirt? I said because of the excitement, sir. Yes, if this program ifanyike vizuri lazima utoe shirt na mambo kama hayo.
The studio could also be very hot.
Yeah, it does get hot.
Kulikuwa na joto sana wakati huo. Kuna wakati nilikuwa hata nasimama mimi nikitaka kile kipindi. I was so excited, nafurahia kabisa. Sasa yule msikilizaji kule nyumbani hajui mambo yanayofanyika pale, lakini ukiwa pale studio hiyo ndio kazi nilikuwa nafanya.
Clearly your passion was at the forefront.
So nikaendelea namna hiyo, mengi nitakwambia baadaye. Maliza naye kwanza.
Now let's come to Auntie Elizabeth. Over the years ulikuja kujulikana kama Auntie Elizabeth. Tuambie kuhusu some of your favorite programs ambazo ulikuwa unafanya up until we got to Hello Children.
I started with lunchtime music.
Yes.
That was after news at 1 o'clock. You choose some soothing music. Those who want to take siesta, they can lie down for half an hour before the next program at 2 o'clock. And the boss was the one choosing the music then. I wasn't allowed to choose music because I wasn't fully trained.
So you were just given a playlist?
I was given a playlist, and it has to be ready 24 hours before you go on air. And you have to you script what you are going to say tomorrow, and let the boss take a look at it with the music that is going to be played, the duration of each song, and the duration of your shift. What are you going to play at what time? So working with Kina Anne Greer, McIntyre, Peter Clare, Charles Robinson, and thinking of what else I could do, they started thinking, can you now shadow McIntyre doing Hello Children?
Okay.
It was for the youth and for children. So I changed the name into Hello Children to bring the very young and the youth together.
To be specific.
Yes, so we called it Hello Children. Then I changed the signature tune. That's when it came to I'm Heini, the laughing hyena.
How did that even come? Did you intentionally look for it?
I
It
did.
was just one of the jingles that were there?
No, I went to the library. I wanted something different from what they were playing before.
Yeah.
And I wanted something exciting. I wanted something that would give me some kind of identity.
A laughing hyena?
Yeah. That was my favorite song. And people still remember it up to now.
Yes.
So when I started with Hello Children, then I was now being allowed to do other programs, went into Sundowner, and went into Breakfast Club, and now went into TV, doing Hello Children on TV, and then started to be sent abroad for further training, going to Radio Hilversum, Holland. You come back, you work for about 1 or 2 years, you're sent out again for 2 or 3 years, for another 4, 6 months. You come back, you're promoted, you're given other responsibilities, and eventually systematic growth, you're given more work, and then the Europeans started going out one by one until we Africanized the entire service.
Now, tell us a bit about Sundowner, because up to date, Sundowner is still one of the biggest shows here in the broadcasting house. Were you part of the team that started it?
I did.
Yes.
And from the...
What was the idea behind, Sundowner when you were starting it?
By
Is it as it is
mentors.
now?
By mentors. They say here in Africa, when the sun is going down,
Yes.
the colors are so beautiful and it's so soothing to watch it going down. So look for soothing songs, songs that I said can give you some very sentimental memories.
Yes.
And I said, okay, this is the time I can remember loving so-and-so loving me. And those were the days when music was music.
Yeah.
The blues, the rhythm and blues. You play Kina Harry Belafonte. You play songs by, the list is long.
What was your favorite genre of music?
My artist?
Your favorite kind of music that ulikuwa unacheza hata mwenyewe you're like, oh yes.
It had to be rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues up to today. And
Yes.
those are still playing. They're still playing. They're wonderful songs. And people who've loved those songs up to today. So I think we did a good foundation for our listeners in those years. And up to now, we've encouraged them to stay with us as we keep on playing those songs.
All right. Now, as you guys were just slowly growing in the media industry, you were famous, but was it a big deal to be known, to be a celebrity back then?
Wonderful. We
Was it
were
a
the
big
only
deal?
station. We were the monopoly.
Yes.
Yeah, there was
It
no
felt
other
good.
station. We were famous, but we didn't know we were celebrities. We didn't call ourselves celebrities, no.
Yeah.
No, we were not that proud. We didn't want to be seen everywhere to, I'm so and so. Wherever you walk into a place, you want people to know you are so and so. We were very humble. I was. I don't know about him.
You'll be telling
Well,
us.
I'm
No, you are
humble.
not humble.
Humble.
No,
I'm still
no. You
I'm
always
still
made
humble.
people that this is Lenny.
No.
You did.
No, I've never done that.
You
never,
did, and you still do
never.
it.
I'm very humble.
And you still do it. You want people. Okay. Wait.
I've never.
Now.
Actually, I'm humble. I do know that
Okay.
very well.
Okay. Stay
Yes.
humble.
Yeah, I'm
So
humble.
we were not
Remain humble.
celeb. This word, I'm a celeb.
Yes.
We just
it wasn't such a big deal.
No, it's the millennials
As it is
now
these
that
days.
after 3 months on air, I'm a celeb. On
How
what?
did you?
No.
I quite agree with you.
It took years.
True.
And we
Yeah.
never called ourselves celebs.
Yes.
No, they're too proud because they're too fast. They think they have reached. Took us more than 10 years to reach somewhere.
Yeah.
It was not automatic. It was not an abracadabra thing. It was not a racing car. You start and you start flying.
Yeah.
We were patient.
It was a
we
journey.
took time, step by step, getting trained, listening. You are patient, you are grabbing, you are absorbing, you are analyzing what you are being told, and when you're sent out, you come back with something new to improve that station so that they know there's somebody. And being the only station then, we were good presenters.
Yes.
We made a great foundation for KBC, VOK, and those that came behind us were happy to find us there.
And at some point, you also went into TV news.
I did,
Yes.
but I started with radio news.
Yes.
Radio news, then TV news, then you go out, you get trained on management, you come back,
Yeah.
you're given other responsibilities, you're taken out again for training, leadership, you're trained on other areas of managing your station, programming,
It was really intense.
being more creative. It's not as easy as the managers think.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that easy. And that's why we did our best. And we came out excellent, great broadcasters like my
Your friend here.
we made it, and we
Yes.
are glad we made it. We started it, and we carried on faithfully, devotedly, committedly. We loved our career. We enjoyed our career. We still enjoy our career. And we want the millennials also to be patient and take time to learn, to read, to ask questions, to be creative, to be patient, and to be knowledgeable what's going on
Yes.
locally and internationally. Okay, so you can grow systematically and not automatically. You get me?
Yes. And you appreciate the 50-year experience that you have had.
Wonderful.
And you hold it with so much pride.
Wonderful. You got to be patient. You got to listen to the people you found there. Don't try to outdo them, thinking you know more than they do. It's like trying to outdo your parents. They were there before you. You listen to them. Go here, go there. Don't do this, don't do that. But if you come at such a speed, well, we'll give you way, but somehow you hit the wall ahead.
Relax.
And you look back and said, what was I supposed to have done? So you didn't take time to learn.
Take time to learn.
Take time
Mambo.
to learn.
Yep. Also looking at your career, you know, there's at one point before we get to Je Huni Ungwana, a program that still shakes the waves to date. One experience that, you know, we all love to get to hear from you all over again was about the coup. You know, it is one of the, you are the presenter that actually was put on air to say it as it was. And so many people might have had different versions of ambapo venye ilitendeka hivi vyote. But in summary, tuambie venye hiyo experience ilikuwa na how it affected your career even.
Thank you for that question.
And don't
it is
take,
very
don't
true.
take 2 hours to tell your story.
No, I will
Yeah,
take-
make it brief.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
because the other areas about you we want to know, okay?
And how it affected your career venye ili shift career kutoka just broadcast to the presidential unit.
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it very brief. Yeah, I remember very well. It was in 1982,
Yes.
1st of August.
August.
So on the eve of that day,
31st July.
yeah, 31st of July, yes, I went to the airport. I escorted my sister, the late Pauline Mbotela, who was going to Canada to visit one of our sisters there. So when I was just going back home, by that time I was living at Ngara government quarters. So I had 2 options, either to go straight home or to go to one of the nightclubs to mingle
The
around
disco.
with my friends, and you know. I decided to go home. I went straight
Are you
home.
still going to those clubs?
So no, I didn't go to the nightclub. I decided to go home to join my family. So I went home.
Usiku tu kama
Around
kawaida.
4:45 in the morning, I had a knock on my window.
Okay.
At that time, I was the head of Kiswahili and vernacular services. So I thought maybe there was nobody to open the station and there was no newsreader. So the driver had come for me to go and solve the situation, to either open the station or to read news. It was very early in the morning. So when I was still in my pajamas, I went outside there.
You have to say
I
all
saw the driver, why Naina? Pardon? I was still in my pajamas.
Okay.
I saw a driver called Wainaina. So Wainaina did this to me. That's a pistol. I said, what? And then that driver just vanished. He disappeared. There was a maize plantation there. He just
Akapotelea huko
disappeared.
ndani akakimbia.
Yeah, akakimbia. So as I was talking to Wainaina, I heard a voice, are you Lernard Mambo Mbotela? I said, ndio mimi. Yes, I am the one. So, vaa nguo haraka, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Vaa nguo zako za kawaida, toa nguo za kulalia na ukuje hapa. fanya haraka. Okay, I didn't know what I didn't know.
Walikuwa jeshi ama?
Walikuwa ni jeshi kutoka 82 Air Force then. Akasema mimi ni uchuka, ngambia yes I'm coming, katoka nje. So I told my family, I told mama watoto and the children there that now I don't know where I'm going. Mimi sijui wanaingina nani, mimi nachukuliwa, I don't sijui naenda wapi. So I joined them. Kaniweka katikati ya Land Rover, tukapita town hapa mpaka hapa Broadcasting House. Hapa Broadcasting House. Kufika hapa nakuta askari wamejaa namna hii. Wengi kweli kweli. So nikawapeleka moja kwa moja mpaka studio. At gunpoint, moja huku bwana. Akasema jamani, what have I done? Sema no. Then I asked Ochuka, why did you come for me? And there's so many announcers around. Why me? Sema because you were very popular and you could convince wananchi kwamba ni kweli kwamba serikali imepinduliwa. That's why they came for me. So I went to the studio there with Ochuka and he removed a piece of paper, he scribbled some announcement for me to read. Soma hiyo, nikasema hamjambo wasikilizaji popote mlipo, mimi ni Lernard Mambo Mbotela na watangazia ya kwamba serikali ya Moi imepinduliwa. Kutoka leo polisi ni raia, mahabusu wote wafunguliwe, mkae nyumbani mpaka mtakapotangaziwa tena. So kanambia repeat, nikaendelea kutangaza namna hiyo. Alafu baadaye hapo tunaendelea hivi. Mmoja wa askari wale wa 82 Air Force, no Kenya Air Force, rebels wakaja. Akasema my colleagues, we are being attacked by the loyal forces, a Kenya army. They did not tell me anything. I was just so they all left the studio, was scattered everywhere, walikimbia bwana. Mimi nikaachwa pale peke yangu.
Na script yako.
Nikakaa pale, napiga muziki tu. Nikaona hapa. Nikikutwa hapa naweza kupigwa risasi vibaya sana. Na palikuwa na long play record.
Ulikuwa unacheza muziki gani hiyo wakati?
Ndio nakwambia sasa. Kulikuwa na long play record ya Tabule. Marehemu Tabule Roshoro. Ile nasema mazee. Ta baby touch me, baby kiss me.
Wakati unaambiwa announce kuna
so
don't look at me.
Nikasema hapana. Hapa nichukutwa hapa na unajua sasa microphone iko hivi. Mgongo kwa mlango bwana. Ukija unataka kujua huyu ni nani? Risasi tu.
Ukafanyaje?
So ni kama Mungu alinisaidia bwana. Hiyo muziki inaendelea, nikaacha hapo. Mimi nikatoka pole nikanyapa nikaingia chini ya meza moja ilikuwa katika one of the studios there.
A different studio.
Yeah, schools broadcast studio. Kaenda pale I ducked under the table. Kaketi pale for almost an hour. Mahmud anakuja na askari watu walikwambia, I'm telling you, dead bodies scattered all over the place, dead bodies. Wanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha Nairobi, they were also there. They came to join the rebel forces, shouting, chanting, power, thing like that. So mimi nikaona sasa everything is calm.
Nikatoka pole.
Yeah, namaliza. Nikatoka pole nikasimama hivi. Nikamkuta Mahmud. Nikainua mikono juu. Kasema mimi ni Lernard Mambo Mbotela, nafanya kazi hapa. Sasa katika ule mlango kuingia katika studio palikuwa na askari amenilenga namna hii. I'm telling you the truth, amenilenga hivi bwana. Sema wewe nani? Mimi ni Lernard Mambo. Sema kuja hapa. Ningeua mtu ambaye nitamani kumuona for a long time. Ni wewe ambaye mimi. Sasa tukizungumza na yeye, Mahmud amekuja mbio, General Mahmud. He knew me. So Lernard, yes sir. Ingiana in the studio, sema everything is under good. Yes sir. Because there was nobody to man the studio except me. I was the only announcer on duty. So nikasema hamjambo tena wasikilizaji, ni mimi tena yule Lernard Mambo Mbotela aliyowaambia kwamba serikali ya Moi imepinduliwa. Tena ni mimi tena nikisema kwamba
mambo iko shwari.
Serikali ya Moi bado inaendelea, mambo yako shwari. Ninaye hapa General Mahmud Mohamed na askari wake waaminifu wamekuja kuikomboa serikali. Mkae nyumbani mpaka mtakapotangaziwa baadaye. So ikawa namna hiyo.
Elizabeth, when all this was happening, how was it for you as a colleague? You were also still working in the broadcasting house. But
Yeah.
and were you listening at the time?
No, I was also picked. I had been to hospital for a major operation.
Yes.
So they told me to carry my mattress. So I carried
From
the
the
mattress
hospital?
from the house.
Oh, from the house.
So
okay.
I carried the mattress. They told me to carry a flask of food or water if I wanted. So I was picked. I also brought here. We were sleeping in the studios. Then later on, they brought mattresses for all people. You come and you don't go home again until the following day. They were bringing food, they were bringing water, and you don't talk to anybody. You don't call anybody. So they were still hovering around in control of everything. So
Here in the broadcasting house.
exactly.
Okay.
So we stayed here with Lernard almost 5 days without going home. Yeah, everything was being brought. If you want to go change, they take a shower, new clothes, you are brought back to the studio.
So everywhere you are going, you were escorted. No going alone anywhere.
No.
Your
And
whereabouts
what
have
you
to
want
be
to
known
say,
at
they
all
have to look
times.
at what you are going to say.
Okay.
Yeah. But
As
later on, when
as she has just said, I was alone also. I stayed there for 3 days. Opening the station, closing the station, I
whole
was
day.
escorted by
Funga na
army
kufungua.
people.
Anything
with
you
the
say
man.
last me
Yes.
come
I
and
stayed
be.
there for 3 days alone until then Ali Salim Manga came, Jueri Omari came, Adija Ali came
Yeah.
To join.
to release me.
Okay.
it was a harrowing experience, but God
very
saw
bad.
us through. Presenters were all safe. Everything settled down. And we continued. I think that time is when I now joined Broadcast to Schools with James Onyango Joel. And that also gave me another name, the only station listened to at schools. Teachers, pupils had to listen to me.
Auntie Elizabeth.
So I'm proud of what I did with Broadcast to Schools.
Yes.
So they said, you are doing radio, TV, broadcast to schools, and now I see those who were listening to me, the teachers, they are retired, professors and doctors, and they said, you taught me, you taught me. In church, there's so many that said, you know, you taught me, you know, you taught me. So I said, do you still work there? I said, in broadcasting, you never grow old until you're dead.
Yeah.
You never retire, you never stop until you're dead, because you can work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You can instruct, you can train, you can help, because as I, you taught to train trainers. So there's so much Mambo can still do. Kweli?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much I can still do.
Yes.
There's nothing I did that I still can't do now. The programs I started with, some were not viable at the moment. New programs have to come in because you are creative. You got to keep your listeners listening, glued to the station. As much as you change the music, programs also will change as you bring in new stuff with new ideas, and things have changed gradually.
Okay.
Have changed gradually.
And what are some of the biggest challenges that you guys were dealing with in the broadcast industry by then?
You could be one announcer. You close down at 11, and you are
PM.
picked again. You are picked again at 5 a.m. to come to open the station.
Tight schedule.
And if you are not relieved, you continue. You can be in the studio a whole day. People were not serious, some of them, at that time.
Okay.
If you are sick, you just call, I'm not well. And then whoever is in the studio has to stay on. The
Coming back
studio
to
could
that,
not.
uh,
Wait a
coming-
minute, wait a minute.
coming
Wait,
back to
wait,
that.
wait, let me.
Yeah, okay.
Utapata nafasi yako. Yes, Elizabeth.
You could not leave that studio unattended
Yes.
under any circumstances. Even if you're being shot, let you be shot there. You
In
could not
studio.
leave the studio unattended, especially after the coup attempt. No.
Coming back to the cool story, I appeared before the court martial at Langata after about a month.